Hello, everyone. Suzanne Knaber-Nicole here from Police Science Doctor. I'm just having a look. It's saying my connection is not good. Hopefully this will all go okay. So today, Police Science Snippets number 154. And hopefully, if you follow me on LinkedIn, or if you follow the Society of Evidence-Based Policing on Twitter or on the YouTube channel or on my Twitter channel or my YouTube channel or my Facebook group, All Police Science Doctor or Society of Evidence-Based Policing, then last week, Thursday and Friday, you will have seen a lot of live streams that I was doing from the conference of the Society of Evidence-Based Policing. We had some fantastic speakers there. And I managed to get hold of a few of them and give me the highlights of the research they were presenting. There was some really interesting stuff. So go to the Police Science Doctor YouTube channel or the Society of Evidence-Based Policing YouTube channel, because you'll see all the streams there and you can see what people had to say. I spoke to some delegates as well, but mainly speakers, so including Professor Lawrence Sherman. So hopefully there'll be something amazing for you there. Now let's get to the police science snippets, which I do every week. 3 nuggets of information that I think are practical and applicable straight away in some way, shape or form by you guys, the law enforcement practitioners, or the researchers or the students anywhere around the world. So I go through lots of articles and select those that I think might be applicable, where you can basically put them into practice straight away. And that's not very easy because a lot of research is not something they can apply straight away, which is why I present these. And as well as doing this as a live broadcast every Tuesday, also, I send them out with a link to the original research straight into your inbox if you want me to. If that is the case, just Google police science, go to policesciencedoctor.com and enter your details into the form that pops up, and you can be added to the list for these for free. So the first snippet for today is about procedural justice. Individuals are more likely to comply with the law when they believe that the law and its representing authorities are legitimate and behave in ways that are perceived as fair and just. This is in part influenced by the way in which individuals feel treated by criminal justice authorities. Okay, so I have been teaching about procedural justice to my students last week, actually, and I introduced it as, it sounds very dry, but actually it's a fantastic tool that the police can use. As a police officer, if you're a good police officer, you are able to hopefully make every interaction with the public a positive one, even if it's in some kind of conflictuous circumstance like an arrest or a stop and search or a police interview. You can still make that a positive experience by how you treat the other person, if you're a good police officer. So if you can make each and every encounter count, a bit like the forensic principle, every contact leaves a trace. Well, every police contact leaves a trace as well. Try to make these traces positive as much as possible. You will increase perceived procedural justice, and that in turn increases compliance with the law without you having to do anything additional. It's not easy, and I'm not a police officer. I'm not saying that it is easy. I'm saying that that is the golden bit. That's the golden way. The second snippet for today is about plea decision-making. Defendants rate their defense attorney as more qualified when they appear private, and I admit I don't know what they mean by that, experienced, familiar, or empathic. And that then influences their acceptance of a plea offer. So this is quite significant. So whether defendants accept a plea offer in court, and apparently that's the main way that many cases are resolved, depends in part on how the defendant perceives their defense attorney. Okay, so not necessarily the strength of evidence, what's at stake, truth, or whatever their culpability is, but in part, and I'm not sure if they specified how strong that impact is compared to other factors, by how they perceive their attorney. And the third and final snippet for today is about prison visits and emotions. It has been found that state anger, so there's spontaneous reaction to something, a spontaneous state of emotion, and trait anger, that's a more persistent personality trait in someone, and hostility in prisoners reduces following their receiving a visitor. Prisoners convicted of murder-related offenses show a greater decrease in state anger, so that's the spontaneous one, compared to inmates convicted of other crimes. So it can improve the emotions and decrease hostility and anger if the prisoner is able to have a visitor there. Just saw a comment here on YouTube from Richard Grinnell. Keep up the great work. Thanks very much, Richard. Shout out to you. Thank you for that. And that was it for today, for this week, guys. I hope to see you again next week, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.